Hi guys, I hope everyone is safe and everyone is doing well because right now health is priority. I understand that under all these circumstances it is very hard to think about another thing other than being out, but the precautions that we all take will help us. So we wanted to discuss first about the check-in. So we were wondering, how did you feel about it? Like, how did you do on it, and how did you feel writing about your experiences? And if you enjoyed writing about them. So we were thinking about giving it another try. And it may be rare for you to like reflect upon yourself and think about like your actions on a daily basis during this quarantine. But it's certainly essential and it varies between each person, from the lack of sleep you're getting to the tremendous amount of sleep you're getting, or the type of food you're eating, if it's completely like junk food or completely healthy. Like, it depends on the motivation or stuff like that. Like, each person is different. Or like, it can be something like the negative thoughts that keep trailing your head because of overthinking. Or it can be how, because of this quarantine, you've become a lot more grateful, and now like you found happiness upon yourself. So there's different options, and all of these are completely valid for this journal. So there's this thing that says, just taking care of abused basic needs on a day-to-day basis gives you an enormous advantage for being the best version of yourself. So that's essential to remember. So we're gonna take a look at 4 basic but critical needs. And number 1 is sleep. Get your sleep. Guys, it's essential for everyone. We're teenagers, we're growing up, and it's essential for every single human being to get a good night's sleep. So make sure you're resting well and feel well rested to have energy for the next day. As a disclaimer, I would just like to clarify that these are not in any particular order. All of these are extremely important, and you should be taking care of them and making sure you're completing the 4 of them with the same and equal level of importance. So number 2 is food. Make sure you're eating a healthy or like balanced meal with the food pyramid. Get some carbs, some proteins, like get a bit of everything. Make sure like you're staying with a balanced meal, right? It's very easy, I know, to just get like anything that's on your fridge, but please make sure you're feeding yourself correctly. Third of all is exercise. Make sure you guys are taking a walk, like around your neighborhood, practicing social distancing, but like make sure you get some fresh air, and make sure you like stay like active, because it's very easy to just like lay down on our beds the entire day or like watch Netflix and stuff like that. So make sure please that you're like still like having some form of physical activity, because that's essential for every human being. And number 4, your mental wellness. So make sure you take some time for yourself, like read a book, like watch some Netflix, like paint, play an instrument, do anything that will help you like pass the time and remain happy. Like cook, like bake, I don't know, something that will make you like happy with yourself. Like, or if it's sleep all the time. That's mental health and mental wellness. Like, that's caring for yourself. So make sure you put that first too. Now your advisor is gonna give you 10 minutes to do the following activity. So this would be your second journal exercise. So please take a moment and journal about these 4 basic but critical needs, and think about which areas you may have to zoom in and focus more on to create a more balanced overall 4 critical needs in your life, to make it more balanced, and so you're focusing on the 4 of them. Also try to think about what are the small things you can do in order to improve each day or each week, each month, each year, about like how to proactively move forwards into your own journey of self-care. Also, please use the following prompts to support your thinking, such as like, what are my sleeping habits? Are they consistent? Do I feel rested when I wake up? Or like, am I reacting to things in my life and hoping things will get better? Or do I feel like I'm being proactive on most issues in my life? Am I active beyond PE class? What do you do? What are your eating habits? Like cook, fast food, lack of eating, overeating. There's a variety of things that can be. Also, do you want to make time for things that you want to do? Like, not activities because of boredom, activities you truly want to participate in. Or why or why not? What can you do to make it happen? What is 1 or 2 things you really, really wish you could improve on? Like, you can take this time for yourself to see what you can personally gain from it. So it is really good to think about what you want to do or what you could do, but thinking about the how is going to get them closer to action. Also, you should never forget about the why. Ask why behind every what, because like that becomes the purpose. So that's it, guys. That's the exercise. I hope everyone's families and themselves are doing really well and safe and healthy. Keep practicing social distancing physically. I know it's kind of a bummer, but like I hope it gets over soon. But just because you have to physically distance from people, don't emotionally or virtually distance yourself from them. Make sure you like text them, call them, FaceTime them. Make sure you still like portray how much you care about them. Bye, guys.